with Paul Merton tonight is a rock star who, back in the 70s, made history with 12 top 10 albums, 15 gold discs and countless world tours, something of which he's justifiably proud, or would be if he could remember any of it. Elton John.
Good evening and welcome to Have I Got News For You. We'd like to apologise for the recording fault in last week's episode. It should have ended like this.
Good night.
Raised quizzical eyebrow. The bookies are already offering odds on as to who will be replacing Angus on a full-time basis. 3-1 John Sargent, 6-1 Stephen Fry, 150-1 Michael Barrymore. It's got to be worth a flutter, isn't it?
And with Paul Merton this week, we were hoping to be joined by the Right Honourable Roy Hattersley, but sadly, and for the third time in our brief history, he's pulled out at the last minute due to having something better to do. So, as his replacement, liable to give much the same performance, and imbued with many of the same qualities, we're delighted to welcome a tub of lard. So, we scream hysterically into round one. Paul and the tube of lard, or indeed tub of lard.
Shouldn't it be the tub of lard and the other tub of lard?
Paul and the tub of lard, what's the story behind this piece of film?
Oh, this is the story of the New Age travellers blocking the M1 with... I'm sorry, the M5.
Do you have anything else to add? Does
Ask him.
And with Paul tonight, we were due to have the former Education Secretary, Nicky Morgan. But because of a falling out with Downing Street over Theresa May's £1,000 leather trousers, she's decided not to come. So, in her place, please welcome Nicky Morgan's £1,000 leather handbag.
So that bag is worth £1,000, is it?
Not at the moment. It's doing very little for its money. I'm hoping that it will justify its appearance fee by the end of the programme.
And we start with the bigger stories of the week. John, take a look at this.
Well, that's brown trouser time, particularly for her. That's Nicky Morgan. That's the lady in red.
Oh, dear.
This is a row between three women about a pair of leather trousers.
Boris Johnson's a woman. Why didn't we start with that story? I missed that.
This is the major issue of the day, and I think it's appropriate with a panel with four men and a handbag that we go straight in on the clothes.
Bit sexist, isn't it, handbag?
It's been optimistically given a mic, do you see, just here. And let's face it, so far it's doing better than some of the people I've been sitting next to recently.
It did start with an interview in the Sunday Times. She was relaxing at home, as you do, in a pair of brown leather trousers. I do, always.
So what did Nicky Morgan say about the trousers?
They were unsuitable, inappropriate, a bit lavish. Frankly hideous, Tommy.
They look like she's put on chocolate underwear and then sat by the fire. I don't mind her spending £1,000 on a pair of trousers if she wants to waste her money, but surely there's a better pair of £1,000 trousers than that.
It'll be a better colour, isn't it, at least?
And it's Amanda Wakely.
Is it?
Yeah.
Who's
who
that?
I get my trousers from.
Do you? They're very tight, aren't they? I mean, why wouldn't you flaunt it if you've got it? But
People say that nothing would have been said if, say, Cameron had been wearing leather trousers.
Oh, I think they would.
On the stage. And I feel I might have had something to say. Where did the bag come in?
Nicky Morgan said, I've never spent £1,000 on anything. And then someone said, what about that handbag?
Yes, what she actually said was, I've never spent that much on anything apart from my wedding dress. My barometer is always, how am I going to explain this in Loughborough Market?
Which must be a troubling mantra.
I think that was the point, wasn't it? That these are, in a time of austerity, it's... I don't know, it's inconsiderate of the Prime Minister to wear very expensive brown leather trousers. That was the point.
And shoes as well, wasn't it? And a top. She had all clothes on. She's the Prime Minister and her husband's an investment banker. Like, if she was wearing, like, two-striped tracksuit bottoms off the market, it would look like she was taking the piss, wouldn't it?
What she should have done was, like, pose with the leather trousers on a sofa where clearly the leather trousers had been cut out from the sofa. Recycling, just about managing.
Exactly. Anyway, Nicky Morgan made the mistake of commenting on the Prime Minister's trousers. And so the Prime Minister's assistant, Fiona Hill, got very cross and banned her from a meeting. And then it got even more unpleasant.
How so? This is great.
I'm the only one who's followed this, but I am. She sent a letter to an MP called Alistair Burt, who's a friend of Nicky Morgan, saying, don't bring that woman to this meeting. And then Nicky Morgan said, well, actually, as a woman, I'm not brought to meetings by men. And then Fiona Hill sent her a message saying, well, he did bring you, so there. That's a text from the Prime Minister's assistant. So there.
They're calling it Trousergate, aren't they? Which is just one gate too many, isn't it? Sounds like a disgusting term for your anus, I think. Give me 5 minutes, I'm in a bit of trouble with my Trousergate.
Anyway, it was meant to be hypocritical, but that... Oh, blimey.
Oh, hello.
Hang on. Hello? No, she's not here at the moment. No, we're recording it now. Yeah. And Gary Lineker. Yeah, I know, yeah. No, you're thinking of Emperor Hirohito. That's not him. No, that's Elvis Presley. Gary Lineker. Yeah, great. Yeah, you can smell it on his breath, yeah. Wrong number.